Hey, what's up, everyone? Hope you're doing good today and all is well with you, man. Little change of scenery here, but that's good. All right, jumping into this, want to talk to something about a little concerning, and I think we go through it every day. Everybody goes through this, so we experience this, right? It's that road rage, those incidents at the intersection, on the freeway, wherever you might be at. Guys, I've seen it, you've seen it, maybe you've experienced it yourself. But man, you see somebody, male driver, female driver, doesn't matter. They got their little kids in the back seat or family members, mom, dad, whatever. And somebody jumps them at the intersection when they had the right of way. And all of a sudden, middle fingers start flying and you know, the horns honking. Listen up. You do not know who you're dealing with out there. And you want to risk your family because you got hot-headed over something that stupid. You know, I'm going to tell you something. Even though you can take care of business or not, someone's going to call your bluff one day. They're going to come out and straight up freaking dome your ass. All right? Keep that in mind. You want your family to go through that? There's people that don't care. And like I talked about in other videos, someone might be right there, bro, and you want to take that on because you couldn't control yourself, because maybe you got something going on inside. You guys, don't risk it with your family. Don't even risk it with yourself. I mean, I've been in incidents where, close calls, like real close calls. And I just sit there calmly, smile, wave. Sometimes I get a wave back. Sometimes I don't. But I don't fret over that shit. I know who I am. So guys, please just don't, it ain't worth it. And for your family to witness something horrible happen to you, that's just so tragic. Don't do that. All right. I see it all the time. I mean, people scream and holler and yell. I mean, hey, again, you don't know who you're dealing with. People are going through shit out there. They're just looking for an excuse. And yeah, 90% of the time they're just talking out of the side of their neck, but whatever, man. That one time you're going to be like, hey, you just don't want to do that, bro. Don't want to risk it with your family, by yourself. Too much at risk right there. Anyway, and just to wrap this up real quick, I had a buddy of mine, Big Cat. He was at his dad's house. They kind of live on a corner, and he was explaining to me that there's a stop sign there, and his dad's an older guy in his 70s, whatever. I think he might even be in a wheelchair. I don't know, bro, but he's constantly yelling, F you, like people that are running the stop sign, you mother effer, and all this crap, and just going on and on. And so he was there visiting his dad one day. This cat runs by, room right through it, and he screams and yells and throws a tantrum at him, but the dude just keeps going, right? Okay. Yeah. You know, I, I address that individual, right? Dude comes back 10 minutes later, drives up in the driveway, gets out the car, big ass gangster dude, right? Sets his coffee on the hood of the car. My buddy tells me his dad was shitting his pants. And the guy addressed him very calmly and said, hey, motherfucker, you got problems. I know where you live. And you ain't never gonna fucking find me. So my buddy, naturally, I mean, it's at his pop's house, you know, puffs all up and stuff, and was able to, you know, diffuse the situation. But guys, man, you never know what's coming. Keep your cool. You know, if that individual's a problem, let that problem go find a problem somewhere else. Don't jeopardize your family. Don't jeopardize yourself. I mean, you straight up get a cat that don't care, ain't got nothing to lose. You could lose everything right there. It ain't going to be fair. He'll gut you, he'll shoot you, maybe even run your ass over. You just don't know. And don't take that chance. And those of us that are, you know, if you're capable of handling most, treat it the same way. All right? Ain't worth it. You know where that's going. It's a lose-lose situation. Be the better man, be the better woman, and just avoid that crap. I mean, I see stuff, and you see stuff too, you're like, man, bro. And you got little kids in the back seat. What the F are you thinking, you idiot? You know, and then, you know, it also goes back to being right with you. If you're right with you, you know what you're capable of. You ain't have to prove shit to anybody, right? That's really what it comes down to. I mean, honestly. Knowing yourself. Someone ticks you off that bad, and they're just some idiot, just being an idiot, acting a fool. You know what? You don't need to seek validation from them. If you're right with you, if you know who you are, why do you want to seek validation from somebody who's just flipped out of their mind doing whatever, that has no disregard for anybody and obviously has no regard for themselves? And you want validation from that individual? I think not. So think again before you act in these situations. It could turn out terrible, and you don't want your kids and your family to witness something horrific, even if you're on the winning side. That psychologically jacks people up. So keep that in mind. You guys have a good week, and I love you guys, and just control that temperature. Or control the temperature, control your anger, and you know, live to see another day. All right? Okay, guys. Have a good day. I love you. Take care. Be safe out there.